But first, the Election Commission has finally announced the dates for the Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh Assembly elections. Gujarat will have a two-phase poll. Voting takes place on the 13th and the 17th of December, while Himachal will vote on the 4th of November. The results will be out on the 20th of December. So the big day will be the 20th of December. And Sonia Gandhi today kicked off the Congress's campaign with a rally in Rajkot, a rally that was being watched closely to see that if she would actually respond to Narendra Modi's attack on her foreign trips. Instead, the Congress president did not utter Modi's name but attacked the state government on corruption and on other issues. The BJP later retorted that the corruption accusations were laughable since they were coming from the Congress.
जब आम आदमी आम जनता के हित में, देश के हित में कदम उठाते हैं तो हमारे ऊपर तरह तरह के हमले होते हैं, पथराव भी होते हैं, लेकिन हमने ना पहले कभी इसकी परवाह की है, ना आगे कोई चिंता करे। ये लोग भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ नहीं, सिर्फ हमारे खिलाफ है, मगर हमको एक नया गुजरात बनाना है और बनाएंगे।
It was a damp squib. And shockingly, she talked about corruption. And we all thought that, who is talking about it?
Well, as that Gujarat election campaign now picks up pace, is Modi's attack on Sonia Gandhi, though, a sign of nervousness? That's what we're asking, because we've seen a high-pitched battle between Modi, the BJP and the Congress on the other side over the last few days. Let me turn that question first to our two commentators in the studio, Ashok Malik and Mr. Bharat Bhushan. Mr. Bhushan, what did you make of Sonia Gandhi's speech today? Because many thought she might fall into that trap of actually calling Modi names. She didn't. Obviously, she did that very deliberately.
Yes, but what would be the harm if she answered that question? Because probity in public life is not only about public funds but also about individuals. She could have said, look, these are totally false charges, that the expenditure on my health was personal, I paid for it, or my party paid for it. So I don't see much into sort of not engaging into a debate with Modi, because you'll have to engage in a debate with the people you're contesting against. It's a speech which will be meant to rouse the party, but how much it will rouse a moribund party there remains to be seen.
So you didn't think it much of the speech? It was,
I mean, there's a lot of rhetoric there. You want to make a Naya Gujarat, and so let's see whether you can. What is your plan for this new Gujarat? That's not very clear.
Ashok Malik, should Sonia Gandhi have responded to what Modi was saying?
Look, this is the beginning of a 9-week campaign, because the first phase of the Gujarat election campaign ends on December 11th or something. So in this period, I'm pretty sure there will be personal attacks at some point or the other, because even in 2007, the Maut Ka Saudagar line came very late into the campaign. So I'm pretty sure she will bring him up at some point or the other, because you can't attack Modi's government and Modi's administration without attacking Modi. At some point you'll have to. But I think Bharat has a fair point when he says that while the 1880 crore figure may be ludicrous, and I don't agree with it, the Congress has been so secretive about where she went for treatment, which country she went for treatment.
But here, and I'm
so
coming
she can
in
be
here
a little more open
because
about it.
we did a show on this yesterday. The interesting thing is the gentleman who filed the RTI application about her foreign trips, he filed it in 2010. A year and a half before Mrs. Gandhi fell ill and had to go abroad for treatment. And in fact, his RTI talks about her foreign trips in general. So this health angle has come in from somewhere. Originally in Modi's rally, he doesn't even talk about her health. He talks about Sonia Gandhi going abroad to visit her mother. So that's somehow come in from the BJP. And Mr. Chandan Mitra, let me ask you about that. What is it that the BJP really wants answers on? I was trying to get that answer yesterday, and there was confusion yesterday as well. Do you want to know what are the expenses on her foreign trips overall over a certain period of years, or specifically on what kind of money, if any, has been spent by the government on her treatment? What is it that the BJP is looking for answers on?
Well, I think, you see, as far as the treatment is concerned, it was clarified some time ago, so in the month of May, if I'm not mistaken, that the government of India has not paid for her treatment. Yes. I think if that is the case, Sonia Gandhi should come out and say that, why are you asking me all this? Because I have paid from my own pocket. And nobody then needs to know how much has been spent or where I have spent it, in the US or Sweden or Switzerland or wherever. But as far as her foreign travels, as UPA chairperson, Congress president, in which the government of India would have spent any money, I'm sure that the country deserves to know that how much was spent on an individual who does not hold a government position, how much was spent on it. It's a fair question.
But I have to ask you that Mr. Modi prides himself on the development in Gujarat. He's more than a chief minister, many would say, in Gujarat. He's a towering figure. It's interesting that he, early on in this campaign has lashed out at Sonia Gandhi as a target. Why is that? Is that a sign of nervousness? What is it?
No, far from it. I mean, in the election campaign, you have to fight an election not only highlighting your own achievements, but also pointing to your opponent. Fortunately or unfortunately for Mr. Modi, there is no opponent. It is an election Modi versus nobody. Modi versus nobody, because Gujarat, there is nobody there who can be, kind of talked about. Nobody can be, even
so
Mr. Modi, I don't think will dignify.
Attack? Then why have a personal attack?
Sonia Gandhi is the president of the party, which is the opposition party in Gujarat. So it is only natural that Mr. Modi will focus his offensive on the Congress party, which is headed by Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. And if they had a proper Gujarati leader who could have been targeted, I'm sure that would have happened. But there is none. So, I mean, it's a normal thing in an election. I don't think too much need be read into it.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for Retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.